All right, our weekly visit with Bo Nix on the Pepsi Hotline is up now. Bo comes to us each week courtesy of our friends at RentalWorks, a division of CraneWorks. They're ready to serve you with a full line of rental equipment to meet all your needs, from a do-it-yourself project to a large industrial or commercial dog. The big dog has it. CraneWorks.com. Go visit RentalWorks at CraneWorks.com. Hello, Bo. How are you today?
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing great, man. Thanks a lot. Congrats on the first win. And my takeaway from the game, and this is not meant as a slight to any coach you've played for or anything, I'm just saying in this offense, you look far more comfortable than I've seen you look in a while. Did I just fool myself into thinking that, or did you feel that way?
Well, I think I was definitely prepared for the game, and our game plan was really good for what Akron was presenting to us on defense, and I felt like we just played really good as a whole on offense, from the offensive line to the receivers to the backfield. Everyone did their part, and we did a great job communicating. And so I was comfortable the entire night, and the guys around me made it pretty easy.
Let me jump over to the defense real quick, Bo. They didn't allow a third down conversion in the entire first half. Obviously, Akron didn't score until the fourth quarter. Is this, and I know it's early, but you've seen them all through fall camp, is this the best defense Auburn has had since you've been on campus?
Oh, well, I think wasn't there rushing yards in the negative the entire night. So I knew going in that our defense would be really good. We're gonna have to see the test of time if they're better than the 2019 defense, because those guys were really good too. But we have similar guys still playing, and a lot of those guys are talented. And we do have a different scheme on defense, but I think it fits our guys really well, and looking forward to see how they compare to the other teams we play.
Bo, listen, I know the goal number one is always win the game. I want to know personally, did you have after winning the game, what was the next thing you were looking to accomplish in that first game, and did you accomplish those goals?
Well, actually, one of my goals was to be over 85%. And I knew going in that my goal was 100, but obviously that's really tough to do. But so starting the game, I was trying to go for 100, but in the back of my mind, 85 was one that I had kind of set for the entire year. And so just getting out there, completing passes and hitting guys that are open. And I felt like they did just that. Our receivers did a great job of getting open and making those tough catches.
Bo Nix is with us. He joins us each week on the Pepsi Hotline, courtesy of CraneWorks and RentalWorks, your number one source for crane and equipment rental. Call RentalWorks or CraneWorks.com. You wanted 100%. You started 10 of 10. Do you know that? Are you like, okay, I'm 8 of 8, I'm 9 of 9, I'm 10 of 10? Are you even aware of where you are in a situation like that?
Not necessarily at the beginning, but as it got going, I was like, you know what, I haven't missed a pass yet. And so with the corner ball that I threw, I was like, all right, I missed, so I can just play ball now and just go from there. But that was one that I should have hit, and so it's kind of frustrating. But you can't always play the game trying to go for perfect, because anything can happen on any given play. You may have to throw one away, and that counts as an incompletion as well. So just playing sharp and going the right place with the ball was really one of my focal points. And I think that I did that. I was prepared going in and knew where to go with the ball, and that's majority of the battle.
I know you never want to overlook an opponent. You guys have Alabama State coming up, but in 2 weeks, you guys go up to State College to take on Penn State. Did you have an opportunity to go back and watch Penn State's defense against Wisconsin at all?
In the hotel before our game, we just have a lot of downtime sitting around, and that game came on early. So just watching it and some of the other games, and it would look like a fun atmosphere over there at Wisconsin, and it looked like a good game. Low scoring, and so both defenses played well. But anything can happen, especially that first week. A lot of offenses kind of get going and find their identity on offense, and a lot of defenses usually have it easier the first week. And so just moving forward, we'll see how they compare on video. But like you said, don't want to look over Alabama State, and we have them this week, and we're going to do a good job of preparing for them.
Shedrick Jackson has had some drops in practice in his career, as every receiver has, but he has a 5-catch, 79-yard night. Do you share? I mean, obviously you're throwing the ball, so there's joy in your heart. But when you see a guy like Shedrick have the night he had the other night, or Schenker or any of those guys, do you find joy in their success too?
Shedrick and Shank, those guys, they've been around for a while. They put a lot of hard work into the program, and they've always kind of done their job and done whatever they had to do to get on the field and to play. And it hadn't always been centered around them. So I was extremely excited and happy for those guys when they got their opportunity. And to be honest, going into the game, nobody really knew like who was going to be the main target or the main person. And I think that's good because we have so many guys to choose from. But Shedrick being the oldest and being the guy that's been around the longest, he and Shank both, they've really come into that role of being those sure-handed guys that make catches for us to move the chains. And Shank, I mean, he was the main guy on the 2-minute drill, and then Shed was the guy that kind of got us going in the passing game, had 2 good catches on the first few drives. And so I'm just, like you said, I am extremely happy for those guys. And I see how they work off the field and away from game days. And so it's great to see those guys, how their work pay off.
Bo Nix is on the Pepsi Hotline. He's presented each week by CraneWorks and RentalWorks. The rental division of CraneWorks is RentalWorks, the source for all your equipment needs, big or small, and local experts to help you find exactly what you need. CraneWorks.com, or give them a call for a personalized quote. CraneWorks.com, and RentalWorks is their division. So last year was so weird, and you're playing in front of a full stadium, Jordan-Hare, just a normal juiced-up crowd. We were talking about it the first 2 hours of the show. Just watching games, Bo, with actual people filling the stands was phenomenal. How was playing a game in front of a full stadium finally?
It was amazing. It was exactly how it should be around Auburn and around the college football world. Like you said, watching the games leading up to our game, and then after after that, I got to watch the entire football stage is different from last year. And I think that hurt the game last year. But just this year, being back in front of a full student section, full crowd, just it's real, and it's how college football is, and it's just pure, and it's fun, and it's exciting, and moving forward, I'm even more excited to play in those big games now because of how much I missed it last year. But I think it'll help us moving forward. It's great for home field advantage. It's great for college football.
So after a win, do you go out and celebrate? Do you go out to dinner? Do you just go home and crash?
Usually this year is obviously different from last year because there wasn't any tailgating or anything, but I hang out with my family afterwards and hang out at a tailgate that they have, and just being around everyone that from my circle that came to the game, and everyone close to me, friends, family, people that have been in my life for a while, that they get to come by and say hi after the game. That's usually my favorite part after a win, getting to go back and hang out with everybody.
Is it your mom? Who's responsible for securing that Bo's got a plate of food left at the tailgate by the time he does his media responsibility and gets out there?
That's a good question. Usually mom takes care of majority of the stuff. But we have a bunch of, I have close aunts and cousins and family members who make sure that Bo has enough food when he comes back. And they do a good job of taking care of me. But like I said, that's my favorite part because it is just family, and we're all very close to one another. And it's just fun times after the game.
Now, is Auburn legend Pat Nix working the grill? Does Patrick Nix, is he flipping burgers and cooking up the hot dogs?
That'd be too much work for him on a Saturday. So he lets other people do that. But like I said, we have family members that they play huge roles on Saturdays. So my parents don't have to worry about that, and they can focus on the game. And so extremely thankful for them and all of them that do their part, and that to make Saturday so special for my family, including just specifically my parents, so they can just focus on the game, enjoy the game, and don't have to worry about setup or cleanup or anything like that. They can just enjoy the moment as well.
So Patrick doesn't work on the grill. So listen to my enunciation here. That makes him a grill manager. He distributes the grill to other people.
That's
He's
right.
a grill manager there.
Now usually, like if it's just at home, he does a great job on the grill. He does good job cooking and doing stuff on the grill. But usually tailgating is just like the small foods, don't necessarily make it a big ordeal with the whole grill, but everyone just brings their sort of foods, and we go from there.
All right, he is Bo Nix. Alabama State is on deck before the trip to Happy Valley, and we'll talk with Bo about that next Monday in his weekly visit presented by CraneWorks and RentalWorks. Bo, thank you. Have a great week. We look forward to talking with you next Monday.
Thank you. Y'all too. War Eagle.
All right, buddy. Take care. That is Bo Nix with us on the Pepsi Hotline. And each week, Bo is presented by our friends at RentalWorks. That's the rental division of CraneWorks with all the things you need for the DIY projects, from chainsaws to skid steers, pressure washers, excavators. They got it all. Give them a call or visit craneworks.com for more information.